Record. All right, you guys, happy Monday. It is the very first Monday of March, and we're so excited to have some of you guys here. If this is your first team call, can you post in the chat just saying, like, it's my first team call. I'm super pumped to be here. Drop it in the chat. I want to see whose call, like, who's never gotten on a team call before. This is your first team call, because I see some new faces. So I know that we've got some people that are brand new to this team, to these team calls. Yay, Kim. Kim just signed up and she is here. Welcome, girlfriend. All right, so today we wanted to just share a few announcements. We want to make sure that you guys saw some of the stuff that's in your Coach Online offices. I want to make sure that you guys just know about some really important things that are coming up, and then we're going to talk about our team calendar. We're going to actually break down some ways on how to like plan out your month, because with a new month, we've got a lot of stuff coming up, and we want to make sure that you're taking advantage of the resources and the things that we're giving you guys as a team, right? So let's start with these announcements first. If you didn't see, you guys, they extended the bar promotion. The bar challenge packs are still on sale, and they're going to be on sale until the end of this month, which is incredible. So they were actually supposed to end back in February. Like, February was supposed to be the last month that they were on sale, and they extended it. So now if you have people that are still wanting to do the new bar program, the challenge packs and completion packs are still $20 off. So if you had people that were interested last month, let them know about it. Pumpkin Spice Shakeology too, you guys. I signed up someone with a cart today, or I sent a cart out today, and it still gave them pumpkin spice for free. Not sure how long that's going to still last. But if they buy a Shakeology challenge pack, as of now, they're getting a box of pumpkin spice already added to their cart, and it's free. I don't know how long that's going to last. That was also supposed to end yesterday, so I don't know if they extended that. They haven't really announced that, or I haven't seen that announced, but it's still there. So let your people know, the people who were on the fence last month, the people who, you know, maybe you sent a card out to and they didn't sign up, or maybe, you know, they were contemplating it. Let them know that you still have bar on sale and that you still have the pumpkin spice as of now. That might not last all month. That might not last till tomorrow. I don't know. But as of tonight, as of 20 minutes ago when I sent out a cart, it was still available. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew that bar blend is still on sale. If you are going on the Success Club 2020 trip, which is in like 20 something days, I want to make sure that you guys know this. We can earn a photo op with the super trainers that are going to be there. Joel Freeman, Megan Davies, Elise. They're gonna have all of them. Yep, they are. They're gonna have all of them. I just read that. I did not realize they're gonna have like basically all of the super trainers at this trip. They usually only have like 2 or 3, but you can earn a photo op with the super trainer at the Success Club trip. Obviously, you have to be going to the Success Club trip if you hit Success Club 20 before the 15th. So if you help 10 people before the 15th of March, you can earn a photo op in Punta Cana with the super trainers. Another announcement that they made, you guys, is summit tickets are on sale still. They're a little bit more expensive than they were last month, but they're doing this really cool thing, and they did this last year. They're doing like a cash promotion for anyone who is a lifetime diamond or below, which most of you guys are lifetime diamonds or below. Me and Ashley, I think, are the only 2 that are not. And you can earn $200 in bonus, like in a bonus, if you hit Success Club 10 in March, April, and May, and you have bought a summit ticket, or you have a summit ticket that you earned for Success Starters. Okay, so if you hit Success Club 10, that's helping 5 people, okay, in March, 5 people in April, 5 people in May. You do have to have a summit ticket, so you have to have purchased a summit ticket. You can earn an extra $200, you guys. That's insane. I'm kind of jealous because I can't earn it since I'm a lifetime, or since I'm a star diamond. But if you are diamond or below, you can earn $200 on top of the commission that you would be making for hitting Success Club 10 every month. So highly encourage you guys to shoot for that, because that's freaking insane and amazing. And if you have not gotten your summit tickets, you guys get them because they're on sale. That sale is ending on March 31st, and they're gonna go back up to their regular price of like $200 and something. So I'm gonna check the chat just to make sure that there's no questions. What says it's ending at 11:59? I don't know what that means, Chantel. Are you talking about the pumpkin spice? I'm assuming that that's what you're talking about. So, all right. 10 rounds, you guys, is also launching this month. And we're going to talk a little bit about the launch. I'm not going to go into major detail about all of the, information on 10 rounds. It's all in your online office. It's all, they've had trainings in the Beachbody Champions page. If you're in that, I am assuming that Joel Freeman will probably be on next week's national wake up call to talk about 10 rounds. So make sure that you tune into that. But it is launching for coaches on March 16th. You can pre-order the VIP access for that program. It's only available to coaches starting on March 16th. Which means like you guys are all coaches. You can pre-purchase the program to get early access to it. But if you have clients that want to order it, they cannot order it unless they are signed up as a coach. Okay. So if you have people interested in this program, let them know that they can sign up with it on the 16th, but they would have to sign up as a discount coach, or, that VIP membership. And if not, they have to wait until April 6th to order it. That's when it launches to customers where they can pre-purchase it. Okay. Again, they have a ton of information in your online office. So make sure that you go and read through it. And just so you guys can see, in your online office, if you go to news and then coach breaking news, all of this that I'm going over real quickly is in there. So make sure, it's not falling up. Hold on. Make sure that you, of course, it's not working. If you go, okay, I'm just going to stop screen sharing because it's annoying me. Oh, here we go. Of course. News, come on. It's taking forever. So we're just going to roll with it. If you go to news, coach breaking news, you guys, they're always making announcements in that tab. So make sure you check that out. But there is an FAQ with all the 10 rounds information, the pricing of it, the different challenge pack options that they're going to have. They're doing a coach test group, like a coach, I guess, Facebook group for those who purchase it on the 16th. You're going to get a week into the program with Joel himself. So make sure that you guys go and check that out, and so that you understand how the program works, what's available for the program, who the program is for, what kind of program it is. They are also going to have a sample workout, I believe on the 9th. Is that right? I could be wrong. I'll double check that, that date. But they're going to have a sample workout just like they always do. It's before the paywall on Beachbody On Demand. They'll also probably post a link to that somewhere, and I will make sure that I share that with you guys, for the actual workout. Like, you can access it via your Beachbody On Demand. But if you have people that are also interested that don't have Beachbody On Demand yet, you can always send them that free link to try the workout before they commit to it. So I believe that's on the 9th. I'm sure it's dropping that in the chat right now. I'm sure Ashley's on top of that. But I just wanted to just touch on it, because when we go over the calendar, Ashley's going to kind of talk about how you can start, when you should start talking about 10 rounds, and like how you can start breadcrumbing that information on that. Last announcement, I guess, one of the last announcements. If you haven't yet, if you are brand new, and I said this on last week's call, but I just want to make sure everyone knows about it. Make sure, you guys, that you are opting into the Success Club trip for next year. We have already had 9 coaches on our team get their invites for next year's trip. So you have to be opted in order to even get a chance to be invited. They're not going to just randomly invite you if you did not opt in for that invite. Just because you opt in does not mean that you're going on the trip, right? If you opt in, it's basically you saying that you're interested in getting an invite. And then from there, if you are hitting Success Club, if you are helping people, because it is a Success Club trip, you guys, you have to be helping people in order to get your invite. But once you opt in, if you are hitting Success Club, if you are helping people, if you are changing people's lives, then they're going to see that, and they'll basically, you get moved throughout the wait list depending on how many people you're helping. And then I think the first Friday of every month, they send an email out with like people who are getting off the wait list and can actually register for the trip. So you have to be on that wait list though in order to get that invite. So I want to make sure that everyone knows that. I want to make sure that everyone's opted in. Doesn't matter, you guys, if you've never helped anyone and you've been here for 5 years, like, you can start helping people now. You can start earning these trips. So want to just encourage you guys to make sure that you opt in. All right, this is something that I want to talk about really quickly as well. I posted this in our team page. We're going to do a fun little Go Green in March challenge. And basically, the person who goes green the most, which I'm going to explain in a minute, the person who goes green the most will get a $50 Target gift card, okay? If there's a tie, if, I don't know, 3 people help the same amount of people in terms of getting them added to their team, then we'll do some type of tiebreaker with Success Club points or something like that. We'll figure it out. But if you help the most people getting them signed up going green, which means you're hitting Emerald rank, which is just you plus 2 coaches, you guys. Everyone knows 2 people. So if you sign up 2 coaches, that gets you 1 entry into that gift card giveaway. If you sign up 4 coaches, that gives you 4 entries, right? Because you're hitting, or no, it gives you 2 entries because you're hitting Emerald twice. So you plus 2 is Emerald, right? The more times you hit Emerald this month, the more chances you get into that giveaway drawing, right? The perks of Emerald. And I talked about, in the team page, I had made a post that kind of explained like what Emerald was in more depth and the perks, but I just want to make sure that you guys understand why it's so important to hit Emerald, and hit Emerald as soon as you possibly can, and then just continue to do it over and over and over again. We did like an Emerald push party 2 weeks ago, and we've had like 6 people pop Emerald since then, you guys. And it's because it's so simple and it's so doable, and there's so many perks, and it's so important that you guys start to get those perks as soon as you possibly can. So perks of hitting Emerald: you actually unlock our compensation plan. Yes, you get paid as a basic coach, right? But you do not earn any type of team bonuses, which is a huge part of our compensation plan. So you're unlocking part of that compensation plan, and you can start earning team bonuses. You can also start earning free leads, which means you get customers from Beachbody. So if someone, Sally Sue, goes on to beachbody.com and orders a challenge pack, they get assigned, if they didn't go through a coach, they get assigned to all those who are Emerald and above that are hitting Success Club, right? So they, I know Pamela on here, who's one of my coaches, was a lead, you guys. She went on, she saw a Beachbody On Demand ad on Facebook, went and signed up and got assigned to me. And now she's become a coach on my team. She's an Emerald coach. She hit Emerald last month. She hit Success Club last month. So you never know who Beachbody is going to pair you with, and they could be your next rock star. They could be the person that wants to build a business, or that wants to just need help getting results, right? And so those leads are really, really important. And they're really, really helpful because, again, you guys, if they're customers and they're continuously ordering Shakeology or whatever that might be, the products that they start loving, that's income in your pocket that you didn't have to go find that person, right? Like, Beachbody literally handed them to you. So make sure that you are getting to Emerald as fast as you can. Make sure that you are holding Emerald, which, again, just continue to go Emerald. Keep helping 2 people. Keep adding 2 people to your team. And that's going to give you that stable Emerald and beyond, because then it's going to just get you closer and closer to Diamond. And then teach your team how to do it too, because why would you not want to share that with your team, right? Why would you not want your team getting free leads and getting to unlock the compensation plan and all of that jazz too? We also get summit recognition. You get shout outs from your team, all of that fun stuff. So it's really, really important that you are going green in March. Whoever goes green the most will get a $50 gift card. So make sure you guys are muted. I can hear some feedback, and I don't know if it's just on my end or if it's on y'all's too. Does anyone have questions about going Emerald? Yeah, Chantel, if you don't have Target, we can hook you up with an Amazon gift card if you are the winner. Don't worry. All right, I'm just looking to make sure there was no questions. All right, so March, you guys, it is a new month. It is a brand new month, which means that you guys probably have brand new goals. But it doesn't mean ish unless you take action on it, right? Unless you do something, unless you create a game plan and actually go and take action. Because I will say, like, there's a lot of people who say they want to help people, who say they want to quit their job, who say they want to build a business, who say they want to get results in their health and fitness journey. And there's a lot of talk, but there's not always a lot of action behind that talk, right? And so if you really, really, really want to reach these goals that you say you want to reach, you have to put action behind them. You have to come up with a game plan. And you guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, I literally hand you game plans on a silver freaking platter. Okay, we create a team page for you guys. We create a team calendar for you guys. We give you posting. I literally posted a content calendar for you guys earlier in our team page. If you didn't see that, go check it out. But it literally tells you what you could be posting every single day. I had none of that stuff. I just had to figure it out on my own. And you know, we're literally handing you your game plan, but you've got to take advantage of it. And so we're going to talk to you guys tonight. Me and Ashley are going to kind of go back and forth and talk about what we've got coming up for March, because we just have a lot, and I know it can be a little overwhelming. So we want to simplify it and kind of tell you and help you breadcrumb and figure out like when you should be sharing about, you know, 10 rounds, and you know, you see a flash sale on here, and sneak peeks and all the things, right? So we want to kind of explain how we create like our game plan, our marketing plan, whatever it is you want to call it. But this is kind of where we base all of the things from. So first, I want to kind of just touch on a few things that we have for the month, okay? First of all, you all know that every Monday night we have a call for you guys at 8 p.m. Central Time. It's the same time every week, every Monday. This week, obviously, is a regular team call. Next week will be a sneak peek. And then if we have any time, and I'm going to explain the sneak peek in a minute, but if we have any time after, we will hop on a team call. We're going to do it a little bit differently than we've done in the past, which I'll explain in a minute. But we have our sneak peek call in place of our team call. Doesn't mean that you don't get on it. It means that you invite to it, which we're going to talk about in a minute. We also have available for you guys on that Wednesday, which we don't normally have, but on that Wednesday, the second Wednesday of every month, we have a call with Josh Coates, who is a business push coach. He does calls for you guys because I'm in a good business push with him. So he opens up those calls for all of you guys to hop on. He's amazing. If you've never heard him speak, he literally makes you want to just like go breathe fire into your life and go change the freaking world. So highly encourage you guys to get on that call if you are available. We are having I did not put this on the team calendar in our team page. I forgot about it until today when I realized that it wasn't on here. So for all of you who are Emerald or above, or those of you who hit Emerald this week or by next Thursday, we are having a leaders call on Saturday, March 14th, and we're just going to be going over some leadership things, okay? Higher level training for those of you who have stepped up and become leaders, because once you're Emerald, you guys, you are a leader on our team because you are leading a team. Whether it be 2 people or 10 people, you have a team of your own once you're an Emerald coach. So that is going to be open to all Emerald and above coaches. So make sure you mark your calendar. It's on Saturday the 14th at 8 a.m. Central Time, okay? And then we have the 10 rounds launch on the 16th. We have our team call that night with a guest speaker. She's amazing. Make sure you don't miss that. It's Ashley McClellan. She's just incredible. And then we've got our Success Club trip. So you guys are gonna see us on the Success Club trip. We're gonna do a sneak peek while we're there. We always kind of do that. We do like a little fun little group, kind of give the behind the scenes of the trip, and we're gonna do a sneak peek as well while we're there. And then that next weekend is a flash sale, which we will go into more details as it gets closer to that. And then another Emerald Push team call on the 30th, which is actually my 30th golden birthday that day. So y'all will get to celebrate my golden birthday on our team call. So get excited because I'll be there and I'll be really excited. And then that week also starts prep week for the next bootcamp. Okay, so that is kind of the layout of the calendar. So Ashley's going to take over and kind of share with you guys. Where are you, Ashley? I can't see you. I don't know. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can see you now. I had to find you.
I cannot see myself, so I have no idea what I look like.
Great.
Okay, so basically, if you guys have questions, drop them in the chat as we go. Guys, you do not have to follow the calendar that we are presenting to you. However, if you're not making a calendar for your business, you probably should follow the calendar that we are presenting to you. We do this strategically month to month based off of launches and based off of sneak peeks. And when I went to New Leader Conference, I got to hear from Melanie Mitro, and she kind of explained how she laid out her calendar and how she knows what to invite to and how to talk on her social media platforms without overwhelming people, right? And so when I say that word overwhelm, instead of getting really anxious about all the things that we have going on, get really excited about it. Beachbody gives us so many opportunities to help people, and you guys should be excited about that. Don't feel overwhelmed, don't feel anxious, but if you have questions as we go, let us know. So basically every single Monday is a team call, right? Every other Monday is basically a team sneak peek. So what Melanie Mitro does is that anytime she's got something to invite to, whether it's a coach sneak peek, a boot camp, a new launch of a program, what she does is she actually takes her planner. Hopefully you guys can see me, but she takes her planner and she draws back, you guys can't see that, but she draws back about 8 to 10 days from that. So you'll see on the 9th, we've got a coach sneak peek. So like, when do you start inviting to that, right? You're going to talk about coaching on the 8th. You're going to talk about it on the 7th. You're going to talk about it that whole week prior to the actual event. Now, what Melanie says is that, yes, she's talking about her boot camp. She's talking about coaching nonstop every single day. People should not have to ask you what a boot camp is. If they have to ask you what a boot camp is, you're doing an awful job about publicly explaining what it is, right? So on your day-to-day, when you are logging your workouts into the boot camps, show that, right? When you're checking in with your boot camp people, talk about that, right? So people kind of get a gist throughout the month of like, okay, this is what she does, this is how she does it. And then when we have a planned event like this coach sneak peek, you're going to strategically, Dave, I want to call.
Love you.
Love you. You're going to strategically talk about coaching more and more. So this is when you really start amping up your post, when you really start amping up talking about the benefits of coaching. Hold on a second. With that said, you guys, you should constantly be talking about these things, right? But strategically, you'll start to see that this week, I'm really going to be talking about coaching. I'm not going to be talking about come join my boot camp, DM me for a boot camp. You're going to see a lot of call to actions based off the coach sneak peek, right? So after that, what do we have going on, right? So we have the 10 rounds coach exclusive window starts on the 16th. Guys, as soon as that sneak peek from Monday is basically over, I'm going to really start talking about 10 rounds. When I have rest days, I'm going to be doing core to force. I'm going to be showing people the MMA style and talking about how I'm excited because we have a boxing program coming out, right? So you'll probably see me one day this weekend talking about it, but after that coach sneak peek, I'm really going to amp up the information that I'm putting out to my clients about 10 rounds. And yes, my clients are going to be messaging me saying, I need to be a part of that boxing program. And what I'm going to tell them is that you should join as a coach so that you get access to it before my client base does, right? Guys, this is how you get people added to your team. This is how you talk to your clients about becoming coaches without any obligation to coach, to see if this is something that they want to do. Why not get a discount? Why not help your friends? Why not become a part of this exclusive test group that you wouldn't have access to otherwise? You know what I mean? So then that following Monday, we have a coach sneak peek, right? So here we go again. As soon as I'm done talking about my 10 rounds that last week, I'm going to start really amping up my coach sneak peek talk. I'm going to really be talking about every single Thursday, guys, the benefits that I'm experiencing through coaching. Now, I'm going on the Success Club trip, so I'm going to be talking about us doing a coach sneak peek while I'm in Punta Cana with my girls on the beach. I'm so excited about it. If you're not going on the trip, you guys, number one, go opt in to be on the next trip and talk about it. Talk about how you just opted in to be invited on the next trip. Number two, work your booty off to be there. These trips, you guys, build credibility with your audience, right? But let's say that you're not going, right? Let's say you haven't earned it, you're brand new, whatever it may be. Talk about how your team is going on these trips. Guys, that's really what drew me in. I literally messaged Jesse and was like, stop sharing about this scam that you're doing. Like, there's no way that you're going on these trips for free, right? People are going to want to watch what we're doing. And when you talk about it, excitement attracts excitement, right? That whole week, though, while we're on the trip, you can be talking about how your girls are on this trip and we planned this coach sneak peek, and it's going to be behind the scenes in Punta Cana. You need to be there. Bring your margarita so you feel like you're on the beach with them, right? And then, so once the trip is like towards the end, you're going to start talking about the flash sale. Again, it's kind of taking your coaches through your clients and your public social media through a transition of your month without being like, join my sneak peek, join my boot camp, do 10 rounds, do the new Energize flavor, do this, do that. When you throw everything out at people, when you talk about doing a program we're doing and doing this and doing that, and people are like, what the F is she even doing, right? People don't think like multiple events at once, right? Like they need a chronological order of what you're doing without you literally being like, here is my calendar. You know what I mean? So once that sneak peek goes, the flash sale goes through, what Jesse does not have on this is we actually get access to the first week as coaches, that very first day of the flash sale. So when I get back from Punta Cana, and you guys, I learned that by watching the 10 rounds videos. Melanie Mitro kept saying, do not wait for your upline to reach your goals. Your goals are not your uplines. Your goals are not your success partners. Your goals are your goals. So if we have a launch coming up, you better bet your butt that I'm watching or I'm reading the FAQs on 10 rounds. And I know exactly how the program is laid out, who is targeted towards, so that I can talk about it. When I come back from Punta Cana, you guys, I am going to start 10 rounds because we're going to have access to it on the 27th, right? Our customers don't have access to this until the 4th of April. So that whole week, the 27th through the 4th, I'm going to be doing 10 rounds. And guess whose clients are going to want to sign up with 10 rounds? The ones whose coaches are doing them, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see this transition I'm talking about? So Melanie really put things in perspective when she said that people are so busy that it takes them an average of 8 to 10 times of hearing something before they're even interested in it. Guys, it took me 8 months of being asked if I wanted to be a coach before I remotely was like, all right, I'll try this coaching thing out, right? So if you are constantly like throwing 18,000 things at them at weird times of the month, they're like, what the heck is she doing, right? But if we have a coach sneak peek on Monday and you start seeding it out tonight after the call, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and inviting to this coach sneak peek, you guys, by the time the coach sneak peek gets here, people are like, I need to join that and see what it's about. When you start talking about this on Sunday night, hey guys, I got this coach sneak peek tomorrow, want to join it? No, they're scrolling, right? They've only heard about it once. So in their mind, they're like, this is just something that she's doing. But when you plant the seed and you water it to grow, right? By the time you get to that sneak peek, boom, your flower has bloomed and the person is like, invite me to that, right? And when you do it strategically, like Melanie said, you should be talking about your boot camps every day. You should be talking about your girls every day. You should be talking about coaching every single day, right? But when it comes to inviting, you should not be overlapping your invites of join my coach sneak peek, join my boot camp. Oh yeah, we've got 10 rounds coming out. And by the way, next month, we also have Energize, because people are like, I don't want a part of it because it's too much. It's too overwhelming. Does that make sense? Do you guys have questions? nod your heads, do something, because okay, I can only see a couple of you. But I wanted to break that down for you guys because a lot of the times I see we have a coach sneak peek, and guys, we post a calendar every single month. If you go look back in the coach group, there's a calendar every single month. So you shouldn't be surprised on a Saturday night that we have a coach sneak peek on Monday. You should know that we have a coach sneak peek set on a specific day, and you should be inviting to it, right? So that it's not that you're inviting to the boot camp and then all of a sudden you have this coach sneak peek and then you're messaging all the people that you've already talked to who said no to your boot camp, because then they're like, no, like, I don't want to join the boot camp. Why would I want to join the sneak peek? How many times has that happened to us, right? So guys, you have to, in your business, and like I said, you do not have to use this calendar that Jessie has. Like I said, I have some things on my calendar, like the 27th, I'm going to have access to 10 rounds. So the 27th through the 4th, I'm doing that first week of 10 rounds, right? You don't have to follow the calendar that we put out. But if you're someone who really struggles with, well, when do I invite to coaching? And when do I invite to the boot camp? And how do I even announce the launches, right? Like, how do I take advantage of the launches without being 3 and 5 days into it and feeling like I missed the boat, right? Number one, you need to have a plan. Melanie said, level up your business by having a game plan. Know what your goals are, right? Not your upline goals, not your success partners goals, your goals, right? Lay out your plan, right? This is just like meal prep, you guys. You have to plan it and then you have to prep it. You have to put it out. You have to know what everything is going on. Educate yourself. I cannot say enough how easy it is to listen to 10 rounds as part of your personal development. Like, yeah, your personal development is very important. Like, don't skip that. But like when you're taking a shower or when you're putting away dishes, you can listen to the Beachbody Champions video about 10 rounds, right? When you're scrolling Instagram at night because you can't sleep, go read the FAQ about 10 rounds. It's much more productive than you scrolling people's feeds that aren't even awake right now, right? Educate yourself, come up with a game plan, and then implement it, you guys. Keep it very simple. This business is so simple. We just have to show people what we're doing on a day-to-day basis and have it organized in a sense of like they know what's coming up next from us, right? And it's not just everything thrown in their face, right? It's not the entire Beachbody calendar for 2020. It's just, this is what's going on next week. And so this is what I'm talking about and I'm inviting to. Once it's here, it's said and done. Yes, I'm going to follow up for it, but that's when I'm really going to start promoting my next thing. That's when I'm going to start talking about the boot camps. And you guys, we have this laid out because we started our 21-day transformation test group today, right? So I'm not inviting to the boot camp this week. My boot camp just started this week, right? Like if people reach out to me or I follow up with people that wanted to join in the boot camp, yeah, they can join. But this week, I'm talking about coaching because the boot camp is already up and going. Does that make sense? We just wanted to come and kind of explain that to you to see if it made more sense to you that way. Guys, if you have questions about the calendar, if there's something that you ever see is missing or ever anything that you have questions about, comment on the calendar. Tag one of your uplines. Tag Jessie. Tag me. We are down to explain it. And something that Melanie Mitra said that I suggested to Jessie is that once you make your team calendar, have a team call or go live in your team page to explain it. So over the next couple months, she and I are really going to be doing this to help you guys understand how we use the calendar. And once you see it, okay? So you should have a planner. You should have a desk calendar, some type of calendar that is not just this calendar right here, right? Because you need to know what's going on in your life too, not just the Beachbody world. Like Jessie's birthday is on the 30th. So guess what? She's got a game plan to talk about her golden birthday on the 30th. That flash sale is going to be her birthday blowout, okay? But you need to mark up your calendar, guys, and put these important dates down. And if there's something like 10 rounds on there that you don't know what that is, go look it up or go search it in the team page or look to see if there has been a national wake-up call on it. Joel is posting all kinds of stuff on his feed. The Beachbody Champions page, I think they've had 2, maybe 3 trainings on it already. And guys, like, even if it's not a program that you specifically want to do, Bar was not my jam. But you want to know what I found out about Bar is that it's a lot of other people's jams. And it's a great program to promote to my clients that need low impact, right? I will tell you firsthand, if you're on this call, you need to do 10 rounds. I did it at a New Leader Conference. It's going to be a game freaking changer. It's a boxing program. It's our very first boxing program ever. And you guys, it's such a freaking awesome program, and it's going to get people insane results. I was sore for like 3 days after trying just the test workout. Okay. So if you do nothing else on the 9th, you need to try the sample workout, right? And you need to start feeding or seeding the sample workout within your workouts of that week to invite to the coach sneak peek, right? Does that make sense? Yes, no, maybe. So Monday night, everybody have a dance party.
One thing too that I want to add in, like I get it's, and I know a lot of you newer coaches, I obviously understand like, oh, I don't really know what to post about. And that's partly why I post those graphics with, you know, days 1 through 30 or 31 of suggestions on things to post, right? But I have a lot of like veteran coaches that have been coaching for a few months now. Are just like, I just get stuck on what to post. You guys, this is why too, like if you lay out, like Ashley just said, and you're like breadcrumbing, you're not going to do an invite. So today is the 2nd, right? You're not going to do an invite post like, hey, we're having a sneak peek post. Like you're not going to post that on the 3rd. You're not going to post, we're having a sneak peek on Monday, right? But you're going to start, like she said, breadcrumbing what coaching is doing for you, what this community is about. Why do you coach? Why did you become a coach? Why do you want to grow your team? Where do you want this business to take you? What has this business done for you, right? Thursday is payday, and you could easily talk about the income. Use the income disclaimer if you talk about the income. Side note, okay? You have to, or they will yell at you. So use the income disclaimer. But like, there's so many different ways to share about coaching. And then yes, on the 6th, on the 7th, on the 8th, you're really revving up talking about the sneak peek. Does that make sense? So like, it's not every day you're going to go in there and say, we're having a sneak peek on Monday. We're having a sneak peek on Monday. We're having a sneak peek on Monday. But you're going to start talking about what this business is doing for you, and you know, who you're looking for to join your team, the kind of person you're looking for, and things like that. And then when the sneak peek is over and you start talking about 10 rounds and, you know, the coach exclusive, all that stuff, then you're going to be talking more of the fitness things. And yes, you're still going to show you doing your workouts every day. You won't see a day without me doing a workout unless it's a rest day. And usually on a rest day, I'm working out, right? Like if you go to my stories, if you go to Ashley's stories, you see us working out almost daily. And if not, we're drinking our plant-based pre-workout anyway and talking about what we're going to be doing that day, right? So you just have to learn, and this does take time, you guys. So like, give yourself some grace. I have so many people that are like, you're just so good at like knowing when to post what and when to talk about it. It's taken 5.5 years, almost 6 years of like learning and figuring it out, right? So you've got to figure it out for yourself and figure out what works for you. But we wanted to just kind of break it down because we do have so many of you that are like, I just don't know what to post or when to post or when to talk about things. And hopefully this helped. And Ashley did kind of go over a few of these. She didn't tell me those top tips. I kind of had them just based off of our conversation, and they're very similar, but I added in a few things. So my top tips for planning out your month, and then we'll open it up to questions if you guys have any. Set monthly goals, you guys. How many people are you going to help this month? I have this dry erase board that I use every month. All right. I write down how many people I'm going to help. I have this goal of helping 30 people by the time I'm 30. So I've got less than 28 days to help 30 people, right? So I write that out. I write how many people I want to help hit Success Club, how many coaches I want to help hit Success Club. I have an area for my new diamonds. I have an area for my new coaches, right? I keep this. I do this every month. I clear it off, and then I write down my goals, and I keep it right next to my desk. And I fill it out as I'm helping people. It reminds me every day what my goals are. I do write them down too, like more in depth. I have this like morning routine where I write down my goals every morning. But you've got to have goals, because if you have no goals, then there's no point of you even breadcrumbing and sharing your journey if you don't know where you want to go in your business, right? It would be like you getting in a car and just driving aimlessly around. So you have to have goals. You've got to figure out how many people you want to help, how many coaches do you want to sign up. And remember, you guys, goals were not meant to be reached. They are meant to stretch you. So aim high. If you helped 3 people last month, I want to encourage you to go after helping 5. If you helped 0 people last month, I want to encourage you, go after 5. Like, why not, right? If you maybe if you had a goal to hit diamond or to hit emerald and you missed it, aim higher, because the effort and the work that you're going to put in is going to be what you're working for. And what I mean by that is if you're just pushing for Success Club 5, right, which is not a bad thing, you guys. If you want to work towards Success Club 5, that is great. But if you are only aiming to help 3 people, you're going to only put in the amount of effort to help 3 people. In terms of your conversations, in terms of you showing up, in terms of all of the work and effort you're going to put in, right? Why do you think me and Ashley aim to help more than just 5 people a month, right? More than just hitting that basic Success Club 10. It's because it makes us work harder. It makes us show up more. I literally just told you I want to help 30 people by the time I'm 30 years old. In this month, I have never helped 30 people in 1 month. I don't think. No, I haven't. I've never helped 30 people in the last 6 years, or almost 6 years of me being a coach. I've never helped 30 people in 1 month. But I'm pushing for it and I'm aiming for it. And is it scary? Yeah. And will I hit it? I don't know. I'm going to work for it. I'm going to put in that effort. I know how many people I have to talk to, how many people I need to invite, what I need to do in my business, what time I need to wake up in the morning in order to hit that goal, right? And so if you have not set monthly goals, you guys, I really, really, really want you to think about it. What income goals do you want to reach? What program do you want to commit to and really get results with, right? So set those monthly goals. The second thing is get in the right mindset. Number 1, if you are setting goals and then you don't really believe that you can achieve them, you're not going to go after them. And I know you might be saying, well, that contradicts what you just said, Jesse, because you just said that goals aren't meant to be reached. They're meant to stretch me. And if I'm aiming for this high goal, like, how can I believe that I can hit it if I'm aiming for something really high? You just have to have the right mindset, you guys. This business is built in between your ears. It's built in your mindset. And if you go after something, whether it scares the crap out of you, whether you've never done it before. I was talking to one of our new coaches, Jennifer, who's on this call. And, last month she was like, I really want to help 3 people. So she helped 3 people. And then she started helping more people. And she was like, I've never hit past Success Club 10. And I really want to hit past Success Club 10. And she believed she could do it. Did she do it? No, but guess what? She put in the freaking effort to do it. And now she has all these people that are wanting to sign up this month. And I have a feeling she'll be like way surpassed Success Club 10 because that goal stretched her, right? It's not meant to discourage you if you don't hit or don't reach those goals. It's meant to challenge you and to push you and to show you that you are capable of more than you think you're capable of, you guys. So get in that right mindset. What personal development are you committing to this month? I want you guys to drop in the chat below. What personal development book are you committing to this month? For me, I have been reading, and I want to finish it, The Power of Full Engagement. Such a good book. This is the book that I am committing to. This book, and I also have an audiobook, Everything's Figureoutable. So that is the 2 that I'm going to be going back and forth between. I like to read for a little bit, and then I like to listen for a little bit. So you've got to get in the right mindset, okay? Because you are going to have days where you don't feel like showing up. You're going to have days where you want to quit. You're going to have days where life is hard and you want to take a step back from your business. But if you have those goals set and you're reminded of why you're doing this, and you have that right mindset in between your ears where you know, like, why, deep down, why you're doing this, and that conviction of like who you can help, you're not going to quit on it. You're not going to give up on it if you have that right mindset. But you've got to plan for that, right? You've got to plan for your personal development. The third thing is pay attention to that team calendar and plan your content based around those events. Like Ashley said, around 6 to 10 days before the event, start breadcrumbing, start talking about it. And then 3 to 5 days as it gets closer, really start talking and amping up, the actual event, what we're doing, how it works, how they can be a part of it, right? And then the fourth thing, share your excitement, you guys. share your energy. Energy is everything. And I will be like completely honest with you guys for a minute here. You know, back in December, I was like really, really struggling in the beginning of the month, mentally. Like I was just at, you know, it's the holidays. It's a lot going on. And I had a really hard year last year. I didn't have the best of years. And so, you know, I was just in a really big funk, and I was, you know, I was hitting Success Club. Yeah, sure. But I was like just feeling down, and my energy, people could read it. People could feel it. And no one wanted to join me, because who wants to join the person who's like pissy pants and in a bad mood? Like no one, right? And then I did the ultimate reset, and the ultimate reset itself gives you like so much energy. And like literally it was like a light switch. Like so many people were wanting to join me, and they all told me, every single person that signed up with me, it wasn't because of the weight loss, you guys. It wasn't because of the results I got physically. It was the energy. They all said, I want more energy. I want energy like you have. Energy is everything. So if you go into your stories and you're like, hey guys, coaching has changed my life so much. You know, I mean, it's given me friends, and it's helped me find accountability. Like now, like y'all are all falling asleep because that's boring, right? Like no one wants to join someone that's like that. They want to join someone that's like, y'all, coaching is the best thing ever. I have so many friends. I have like a sisterhood. I have this community that holds me accountable, right? Like you hear in my tone of voice, it's so much better than me being like, this boot camp where you can lose weight and get results. Like, no one's going to want to join you when you're like that. So pump up your energy, pump up your passion, pump up your excitement for this business, for this community, for your boot camps, for, you know, our sneak peeks. If you are excited about it, you guys, if you have that energy level, and people want to join you, people want to jump in the fire when you are on fire, right? So I really, really want to encourage you guys that if you are struggling with your energy, change it. Food has a lot to do with your energy levels, you guys. Not saying you have to drink like 7 freaking tubs of Energize to get energy, okay? Although I love Energize, that's probably not good for your body. You know, food, it has a lot to do with it. Stick to a freaking program. Get results. That's going to give you energy, you guys. Working out gives you more energy. Yes, you might be tired, but it gives you more energy. And surround yourself with our community. Like, y'all, like find a success partner. Get into a pod with some other coaches. Like pour into this team, because that like already, like Ashley said earlier, I don't know if you guys caught her live video. She has been on fire since the beginning of the year, and it's because her team's energy, her energy is up here, and her team is just rising and rising and rising to meet her level, right? And that's making her even want to go up even higher. So like your energy is what's going to attract people. Your excitement is what's going to attract people. It's not the programs, you guys. Yes, the programs are great. Like don't get me wrong, they're amazing. And it's not, you know, you having the perfectly planned out content. Yes, that's important to have, you know, your ish figured out. But if you are not excited about what you are doing, if you are not passionate and like have the energy that you want to spread onto other people and like be that positive light, like Ashley just said, burn so bright that they can't help but want to join you, right? Like if you don't have that, it's going to be really hard for people to want to jump on board. The minute that switches, everyone's going to want to join you. All those people that are just sitting on the sidelines are going to be like, all right, I'm ready to do this, because you're just so freaking happy. Like you're happy and I want that, right? So that is our tips for you guys. Does anyone have any questions about the calendar, about what's coming up? I am going to be posting tomorrow, just so you guys know. So we're doing, the sneak peek's going to be a little bit different. We're just trying to figure out, the best way to do our sneak peeks. We've tried them a few different ways. So on the 9th, the 9th for the sneak peek, we're actually going to do a webinar, but it's not going to be via Zoom. We're going to do it in a live event Facebook page. And so I'm going to post that tomorrow, and I will explain it. Once I post, I'll go into more depth about it and how it's going to work. But that way you guys can invite to the Facebook page. I will have a few of you guys, a few of our leaders on our team are going to go live in there. And if you guys are wanting to go live in there too, and share sneak peek, so like a few days leading up, share a piece of your story or share a piece of why you love coaching, feel free to message me and we can, me or Ashley, and we can, figure out a schedule for you guys to hop in, go live, share a few minute video just of you sharing what this business has done for you. And we're going to do it more of like a webinar style. We're going to try it out, see how it goes. If it works, then great, we'll do it again. If not, fine too, but we can't know if it's going to work unless you invite to it, right? Unless you get your friends, your family, your current clients that aren't signed up as coach, even your discount coaches, you guys, get them on this call, okay? Or get them on this webinar. So I will explain all of that tomorrow, like in our team page, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up because I didn't want y'all to be like, wait, how are we doing this? When is this happening? So does anyone have any questions before we hop off? If not, let's take a picture. Ashley, did you take a picture already?
No, so I want to take a cute picture, but I wanted to say something really quickly to you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for hopping on this call. We know that taking away time from your family to build a business can sometimes be hard. And it's a sacrifice that you're making. It's a sacrifice your family's making. And we see it, you guys. But something that really sets the successful coaches apart from the ones that kind of just coast through is how much you lean into it. And so lean into your programs, lean into our community page, guys, lean into our bootcamp group. This is something that I'm really striving to do better at this month. Let's make our bootcamp something that people want to be a part of, just like our team, just like our team calls. So if you have a coach who's a friend who is a coach on our team and they did not show up tonight, message them and say, girl, why were you not on tonight's call? It was fire. Guys, the more people we have on these calls, like, I don't know about you guys, but I freaking love seeing my team on these calls. I love seeing all these new faces. I love seeing you guys and getting to know you guys and having y'all ask questions and be a part of this more than just like logging a workout or logging a sheet, okay? It's up to us to build that team vibe. It's up to us to bring that energy for our potential clients and our potential coaches. And why would they not want to be a part of this, right? Especially if it's something that you are so passionate about. So like Jesse said, lead with that and call the people out who are on your team who are saying they want to build, but they can't even show up to Monday night call, right? I know who I'm focusing my time on. As a leader of the team, I'm not focusing my time on the people that are not showing up themselves, that are not doing the programs, that are not diving into the boot camps, that are not diving into the team calls, right? And that's not to say that like we expect you to be on these calls, but like guys, it's once a week. And don't you love us? That's all I had to say. I just really wanted to say thank you and that we do notice that you guys are showing up and making those small sacrifices. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take a cute picture because all my friends are pretty girls. Pretty girls are the
I look like
girls.
poop, but it's fine.
Oh, well.
All right, everybody smile. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Kenny's gonna totally show me up. She looks adorable. It's fine. All right, guys, we'll see you guys on Monday next week for our team call. Just stay tuned into the team page because we're going to be giving you guys lots of updates in there as well. And make sure you're checking into the boot camps. Have a good night. We love you, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye, everybody.